Recently, I had the joy of working with Mary Linda and her husband, Ken. After they had been working with another realtor for about 6 months, submitted an offer on 3 properties, and had finally given up with their previous realtor, they were referred to me. Our first phone call, I could already tell Mary Linda was just such a genuine, sweet soul, and I wanted to hear a little bit about the story of what happened. She had shared with me the details, and what I took from that conversation is their previous professional did not listen to them. They were in the process of relocating to be closer to family, and they could just feel the time and the distance just starting to feel really heavy, and they really wanted to be closer to their loved ones. After hearing what their needs were and ideally the areas that they were wanting to live in, surprisingly, and this is not normal, but they were interested in the first home I showed them. We submitted an offer, we got inspections done, we were even able in our current market to get into negotiations with the seller, and the seller actually did some work before we closed for them, because thankfully we're starting to see that more. Literally every step of the process, they were quick to respond to things, they communicated clearly, and literally every phone call would end and I would hang up and just say, "They are the sweetest," or "I just love them so much." Do you ever just meet people that are just so genuinely kind? It never gets old, and I love it, and they are so deeply cherished by me. So we had gone from being strangers at the beginning of that to, after working through getting them under contract to closing, we had begun to nurture a relationship that now on the backside, we actually feel more like family and actually neighbors. They are now my neighbors as well. This experience was a reminder of why I love getting to do what I do and helping people in their next phase of life. After we closed, she wrote this: "Katelyn Henderson was friendly, enthusiastic, humble, beautiful, and professional. In all our years of buying and selling houses, a dozen over the years, Katelyn was by far the most honest and knowledgeable while being confidential and stress-free. We feel like she's family. Thank you." When I tell you that review hit me in the depths of my heart when I read it for the first time, that's how I want all of my clients to feel. I want them to feel like they have a friend or a family member that actually cares about them to that level, while also maintaining professionalism along the way. To anyone trying to find their perfect home, I'm here to help along the way, because I'm looking to help more stories like theirs come to fruition, and I'm just grateful to be invited to be on the front row. No matter where you're at in the process, if you're just getting started and you're just thinking that it's almost the right time to buy, go ahead and hit subscribe. I've got a buyer playlist tab for you that's in a playlist on my YouTube channel for you. Or if you're in the spot where you're wanting to get a pulse check to see, does it make sense for me in the next month or 6 months from now to make a move, go ahead. I've got a link for you below to book a no pressure discovery call with me in the description below. And I would love to hear your story, your vision, and be truthful with you on whether or not it makes sense for you to move or not. That being said, thank you so much for watching this and hearing a little bit about Mary Linda and Ken's story, and I will see you in the next video.